All right, straight to the main point. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and wow, welcome. Let's try to look at this hairstyle. It is very new, and I would like everyone, if you're doing something, please try to focus here because this is very interesting. And if I be speedy, you won't realize what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to try it. I'm doing the 3 lines here, but I've tried to cut the 2. So let's try to follow each other so that we can understand this that I'm.
Maurice, the crochet master.
All right, yes, welcome back from that, and I hope everyone you have done it. So straight to the main point, guys. What I'm doing right now, you need to watch it very careful. So I'm trying to cut 3 lines, and I've already made the 2 lines already. So as you can see, there are 3. You understand? 1, 2, 3, even the other small one. And then behind we are going to plait the corners. So this time around, still you have to see all that. Sometimes we always want to make to do like we walk step by step so that all of us we can understand like what we are trying to do. So let's try to a base speed on that, then we get to know all this. So we are going to do the cornrows from behind, and now they're going to be the inside cornrows like we always do. Yes. And I'd like to shout out to everyone, guys. There's someone from South Africa. She came and we plaited her. She was very happy. Thank you so much. We love you guys from South Africa. Yes, and still I cannot forget those guys of Canada, yes, UK, United States of America. We love you so much, and I can say I love you so much. Yes, so as we continuing with the inside corners, you see how it's trying to do. So the remaining hair is all going to be with the corner behind. Remember, I managed to cut 3 lines in front. So what I can explain here is that sometimes our head shapes are not always equal, like they're not the same. So you might find someone who have got like a forehead, you understand, and now if you have a long forehead, when it comes to this hair it might be hard. So I would advise, like, when you have a long forehead, like on her I've made 3 lines. So when of someone of with the forehead, you can do the 2 lines, you understand. So that's how we have to do. Now let's try to sew our corner here so that we can start together. Okay, as we are continuing cutting it, this is how it is done now. Yes, so now you can see how the cornrows look like. Yeah, try to make them be, because I always tell you, like, when it comes to cornrows, they are always you have to make them equivalent to the crochet that you're going to use. Don't make small cornrows yet you're going to crochet a big extension, you understand. So now when we are doing this, now we have started, and we are using the Afro Kinky as usual, like the one I've always been using. Those ones who have been following my videos, yes, this is Afro Kinky, yes, of Darling, Uganda. So as we're continuing, we're plaiting it this way as in 3s, but now here also you just have to be careful. Why? Because the arrangement is also a very sorry, here you may see like she's feeling pain, but no, her eyes are not okay and the light was in her face. So don't exaggerate and maybe you take it that way, that I'm the one who is making her feel paid. No, I don't do that. So it is just the light that was disturbing her. She has removed the specs because I'm trying to plate here near the ear. So the plating is the same as we always do, the inside knotless. Yes, and it's what I'm trying to do right now. And as I'm saying that the plating, let me see now, she has put back her glasses. So to those ones who thought maybe I was trying to pain her, no, I'm not like that, because now when it comes to these knotless kinky, that are not painful at all, because I know how I can handle that. And I've tried to teach all my colleagues that I work with. They also know how to do it well. So now, as we continue plating it, the way you can see how it looks, it is by threes and it is knotless. So here I was trying to say that you be very careful as the way you arranging your braids. Why am I saying that? It is just because as you're arranging it, you always have to know that now these things are going to go behind. So if they're going behind, are they well arranged? Like you see how they are, like the spaces. I'm trying to make my lines very well. They are spaced, but they look packed in the way that I'm arranging them in the box way, in that when I'm trying to put them behind, they are going to be smart. So what you should avoid doing here is to make them look I can explain. What I can advise here, that I try to not make them look not to be on the same line. Yes. Don't make them to be on the same line, because now if they're on the same line, it is going to be very hard for you as you're putting them behind. So the first line, watch it very careful, and then the second line, it have to cover the first line the second line. If you do it, make sure that the first one is going to cover those spaces of the second line, as I've done here. You see, so that when you're holding puff, trust me, if it was on the same line, yes, you could not hold it this puff, you understand? So that's why I was saying, like, you should try to be very, very careful when you're doing these bomber braids. Yes, so as I'm continuing, we're trying to make sure that we tie here. And for this case, when I'm tying here, I have to make sure that it is very tight. Meaning the thread that I'm using to tie to be tight, not the person. You understand? Because that you may overstretch the person, and the person feels pain and be uncomfortable, and you find her unplating everything. So as you are tying it, it is only you just tie the extension like to be very tight. Yes, you tie as you're asking your client, so that you don't overstretch her, because this is something that is going to stay behind. It's a one style that stays behind. So if it is very tight, it can make her uncomfortable. So you should always ask about all that. So when you're done with that, those remaining hair behind, you just have to come and still plait it this way. Okay, this one I wanted to explain more about it, in that, like, when you're trying to plait it, please try to be very careful. As you saw, like the way we're finishing these kinky, like, don't try to add. You understand? Even if you plait, if like those people with long hair, trust me, as long as the kink, even if it stops in the middle and at the end you plait someone's hair only, it is not bad. You know why? Why we're trying to like not to face after is behind here to swell, like to be very big behind. So you should always try to plait it as you're counting behind, because now if behind is very big, it is going to kill all your design. Like it is going to make your design or like your design won't be as good, you understand? So now as you're doing it, when you're done here, we are going to crochet. This is very simple, that's why I try to skip and but still I realized that you just have to see, because now most of you guys saw the other corners that I was doing behind, but when I was trying to sew these braids, you couldn't see all the cornrows. I think you were still seeing the last one. So all those the last one that you're seeing, you just crochet it the way we always crochet, and but as you're reaching on top, you start passing the hook in the braids, you understand? It is not it is not bad. So now here for me, I'm just trying to, since we are creating something and I can still mix my colors. So what I was trying to say, that still you can make your crochet to pass through these braids just like this. Like it's not bad, you understand? But as long as you crochet it as you're reaching on your on that line that you want your braids to say. I don't know how you're getting it. Like there is a certain line when you where you have to stop from, you understand, not continuing in front. So you just do it following that line, you understand? Yes. So if you get that one, it is going to be very, very easy. And then they do the twisting behind the way we always do, but you don't try to make them hard. They have to be very soft, so that they can be flexible, you understand? They can be flexible, and sometimes when you try to make them hard, it's going to be a lot. You're going to use a lot, like they cannot swell, you understand? So I try to make sure that you don't make them all that tight. So as you're continuing, yes, this is the outcome, this is how it looks. And then here just try to add on the accessories as we always do, or the finishing. Yes, and there our bomber braids is done, you understand? Wow, yeah, this is how it looks. I love it, and a big up to everyone who have been with me. Oh my god, I really want to thank you so much. And you have seen even the picture is changing now. Yeah, we got a new accessories, yeah, we new. Now our videos are going to be clear for you, so that you see all the details. Yes, this is how our bomber braids looks, and trust me, you love it. Let me sign out. Bye bye. See you guys.